Infamous Dark Star or Cull Obsidian. It's the figure we are going to check today. It was not one I was thinking about reviewing since I'm not collecting this line, but I pick it up and want to show you how it looks like. This is a huge box, it's around a 60 centimeters box, very heavy. This is a huge figure. This is the art box that it comes with. In the front you can see here a nice design of our Cull Obsidian. It's similar with what we saw before with Ebony Maw and Proxima Midnight, also from Infamous. The figure comes packed in one layer with a lot of foam. This is normal for this kind of bigger figures, so they will be protected during shipping. I'm going to check here the hands right now because there's not many accessories that come with this Cull Obsidian. As you can see, the hands are huge. This hand actually looks good. The painting application, that yellowed nails look very nice. The weathering they did, I think the painting looks pretty acceptable. I will suggest you, however, to hit the ends when you use them with any accessory because the fingers are very stiff. Anyway, these are the two hands that come with our Cull Obsidian, and a part of that. In a second layer then you got your chain hammer. It's the weapon used by Cull Obsidian. And this is a huge piece. Actually, it's not that heavy because it's made of plastic, but I'm still not sure if it will be easy to pose him with this because this piece, it's really huge. The paint application and the weathering, it looks quite okay for a plastic piece. I think it's good. Here is our Cull Obsidian just out of the box, and I tell you that this thing is really huge. It's even difficult for me to shoot this video. I check here with a ruler, the height is around 53 centimeters. It's very heavy too, 2.5 kilograms. You can see how it looks like with other 1/6 scale figures, with Spider-Man and even with Iron Man. They really look tiny when they are side by side with this Cull Obsidian. I think this is accurate with what we saw in the Avengers movie, but this thing is really huge. Even when compared with Grogu, it's a 1:1 scale. You can see the huge difference. As for the figure itself, the head sculpt, I think it looks quite good. I like the details they did on that. It's all made of kind of plastic, but it feels very sturdy. The paint application is good and prolongs to all over the body. They follow the same tones. The head is a bit difficult to rotate because the neck is quite huge. In the front you got that chest plate, that armor comes there with a kind of a belt that is attached in the back by magnets. But the figure itself feels very heavy. It's not the easiest one to have in hand, but I really like the arms, the details they did. And here in the elbows you can see the joints over there. It's actually easy to move the arms, but I don't know if they are strong enough then to use that weapon. In the down you got here this piece. This is all made of kind of a hard rubber. It's a good material. You got here this orange piece made in fabric with this purple in the down. I think it's accurate with what we saw before. I really can't remember well. Then in the back you got his pants in a material very similar to pleather. You got a continuation of his armor as well with a belt there that attached by magnets, as I told you, but I think this armor looks really cool. The pants, the material are a bit loose, so it will have a gap for you to use when you want to bend the knees and so on. It got on the knees as well, those plates, but as you can see here, the articulation, it's okay, but the figure is so heavy, I'm actually sweating holding it in my hands. It comes with double cut boots, and I think this is very useful for you to stand him properly because it's a very heavy figure and you really need to stand him in a position that you are sure it will not fall down. But overall I think the figure, in my opinion, and I don't collect this line, looks quite impressive. The material they use, even the coloring and all the paint application, I think looks good. Here we have our Cull Obsidian, which I think looks actually quite good. It's very heavy, it's a huge figure, but if you are collecting the Children of Thanos, if you have Proxima Midnight and Ebony Maw, I think you will want to add this one too. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this review, and I will see you in the next one.